Gold Monday. I was saying welcome to everybody. All the information on the latest trends and directions in the Karatbars business. So this is our Brains Trust, lots of ideas, input and so forth from these people to how to make the best effect out of the Karatbars business for you. We are sponsored by a number of sponsors and we'd like to highlight two of them tonight. Enzo's, great restaurant in Adelaide. If you're ever in Adelaide, please go along. They'd love to see you there. They're great supporters of Brad Saravalli, as well as great food and great drinks. And Skippy Pest Control, Dan and Jan, wonderful people to have on board. Skippy Pest Control, if you need any help with your pest control in and around Brisbane, call Dan. Thank you so much to those two sponsors that we're featuring tonight. This is gold. So we are actually talking about gold. Karatbars is all about gold. If you'd like to see the Karatbars official presentation, you can go into your back office. It's when you come into the general page, then go down to downloads. Pick your language, most likely English, and then you can actually find the international presentation. It's all there. So tonight, we're sieving out what's important for and what's new for you rather than give you the overview, which we often do. But you can go ahead and look at that because that's the official one. This is our opinion only. We have gone through the information and we have sieved it out and figuring that this is the best direction forward. And as I say to a lot of people, I would recommend something for you only if I would do it. So that's how I stand on it. This is Harold Seiss. He is the CEO and founder of Karatbars International. And he says there on the left, I promise you that Karatbars and Gold Standard Bank will continue promoting and defending the financial freedom and security of every human being, independently and in a decentralised manner. What really appealed to me was the promoting and defending of financial freedom. The decentralised manner really is referring to non-government, non-bank, non-boss. This is really just being separate and protected. And he says our future is unlimitedly digital. That's going forward. And if you remember, going back, say, 20, 25 years when the internet was the latest thing, and would the world and would business go with the internet? Well, it did. And we're at that point now, we're going digital and particularly blockchain. And over on the left, it rests on a solid foundation of pure gold at the same time. Our mission in Karatbars is to bring pure gold to all people to prevent from debts, to help millions of people to find financial freedom, and to guide people into the digital finance world to be prepared for the future. Great mission, particularly bringing pure gold to the people, because so often pure gold has been thought to be relegated to the millionaires and the billionaires of our world. But here in Karatbars, we combine the best of both worlds, a bright digital future based on a solid foundation of pure gold. And why do billionaires actually invest in precious metals? Have you ever wondered why some of the most elite investors in the world hold precious metals, particularly gold, as a central part of their portfolio? Because there are 6 main reasons. Starting at the top, wealth preservation. It preserves wealth rather than paper money. Store of value, it's an exchangeable medium. Portfolio diversification. If you have investment houses, if you have a share portfolio, if you have boats, if you have anything, any other wealth classes or asset classes, then gold and precious metals actually diversify and help to give more variety in what you have invested in. The fundamentals, the potential future upside, and certainly in the next couple of years, gold is touted as rising in value significantly, and an inflation hedge. My understanding of that is when inflation goes up and the cost of living goes up, then gold will actually hold its value and its purchasing power. And that's why very rich people buy precious metals. And the research I was doing today shows a lot of billionaires are getting into gold, physical gold. The beauty of Karatbars is that actually we can buy in small increments. So we don't have to be a billionaire. We don't have to be a millionaire. We can start saving physical gold in small increments. And Karatbars is the world leader doing that. Karatbars International puts you in a position to build a global business from the comfort of your home. There are significant tax advantages to owning a home-based business. All sorts of tax deductions become legal and allowed when you have a home-based business, and that's what Karatbars does. And gold is a phenomenal insurance in unstable economic times. And I think that's really what the billionaires are seeing, that unpredictable economic times ahead, and just like a seesaw, just making sure there's a balance out there for them. And that's what we can do as well. This is the exciting part. There are new packs available. For anyone who has been around for a couple of months and you saw the packs from last year, they were phenomenal. They were a great value. The packs this year, the multi-packs, are phenomenal. They start at €75 per month. I personally wouldn't buy that one. 150 euros is a one-time purchase. So the 150 euros is where I'd start it with anyway. They go all the way up to 4,500 euros. The multi-packs, what it does is offer another 2 income streams, and I'll go into that in more detail. There's cash gold, which is free gold. Yes, free gold in these packs. And E-points are exclusive points, which can be exchanged for gold. So there we've got a double whammy of gold in these packs. The E-points, exclusive points, are spendable immediately that you have enough. So for a product or for exchange. And we're going to go and explain the benefits. So why buy a multi-pack? This is for the buyer. So the person who is buying the pack, they have E-points and they are exchangeable for gold and KBC. And if you've been following the KBC, because of the exchange rate of gold, of KBC into gold, KBC are really valuable. So the multi-packs and those E-points give you another chance at more gold and more KBC. Great access there. E-points are spendable immediately, and they're the best value pack because of the exclusive points, the EPs. So this is just this is for the seller. So you could be a buyer and you could be a seller. So let's say a buyer is someone in your team, a new person, and then whoever registers them, they are the seller. And what will they get from it? So you'll just excuse the order there. I didn't cover that terribly well. Cash gold, free gold, and E-points is earned down to a set number of levels of sponsorship. So if you're the seller, pretty much anyone in your team who buys a multi-pack, at this point in time, you're going to earn some gold. You're going to earn E-points. So if someone in your team is going to buy a multi-pack, if you can, you get one, because you'll get an additional 2 income streams for you. And if you plan to register anyone in the next 6 months, they will probably buy a multi-pack. So for you to earn E-points and more gold, you need a multi-pack as well. And anyone in your team over the next 6 months buying a multi-pack, you can earn free gold and E-points as well. So for the buyer and seller, you could be both. You could be both the buyer and you could be the seller because you're registering someone who's going to buy a multi-pack. So the E-points are spendable on the K1 phone. So once you have enough points, you can swap it into a phone. That is great value. It's a way to get a phone. So you'll earn E-points and gold by the multi-packs in your team and then swap them for a phone. That's over 1,200 euros worth there. Win laptop, again, great product. CEM machine, I think it's 5,000 e-points for the phone, 8,000 for the laptop, and 25 e-points for the CEM. You can exchange it into Karat Gold coin, the KBC, and cash gold. So any of those products are fantastic to swap your e-points into any of these. So if you want some more gold, if you want some more KBC, if you'd like a phone, if you'd like a laptop, if you'd like a CEM machine, a cash exchange machine, all purchasable with e-points. That's why the e-points are so valuable. The gold, the KBC, any of those items. So let's have a quick look. To begin with, I found this table a bit confusing. So I'm going to go across the top, e-points, the dual team status, how many units each pack is worth, the dual team payouts that they're worth, how many levels down you actually get paid, and how long are you qualified for, is that last column. So there's a 285 euro pack. The buyer gets 750 e-points. They get a bronze dual team. There's 3 points, 3 units for this pack, and that means from forever after, the buyer earns 40 euros per cycle. And this is payable down 2 levels. Now, you might have more levels in your team, but it's 2 levels who are active in that particular week that you get this, either free gold, or you actually will get gold and e-points for 6 months. So the next pack down is 575. That's called a silver, 1,650 e-points. Dual team status for life is silver. It's worth 5 units, and it means from now on, dual team bonus payouts will be 50 euros, and that's for anyone in your team down 3 levels, and it will concertina, so whoever is active in that particular week, and for 6 months you'll get free gold and e-points. And hence the 1,950 you can follow through there is gold, the 3,050 euros is VIP, and 4,500 is also VIP. That's for 12 months. It's the longest qualifying pack. Across the top, that first coloured row is matching the previous slide. And then the other rows underneath it is what you, if you were the seller, what you earn. So you can see there, let's go down the silver column. For instance, I bought a silver over the weekend. So it cost me 575 euros, silver. Now, if you were a bronze and you wanted to up your status, you can do it this way. Or because I was already a higher status than that, I just wanted some e-points, and I want to make sure that I'm in it to get the e-points and the gold on the way through. So anyone in my team buying multi-packs, then that's what I get on that column down. E-points 120, cash gold 0.2, and dual team matching bonus of 5%, down 3 levels. And they will concertina depending on who's active. That's why they're such a good pack for the buyer and for the seller. You'll see the black VIP goes down 7 levels, and the purple VIP goes down 7 levels as well. And there's more gold each time. But heck, free gold, that's really good. The levels of sponsorship were a little bit tricky for me to get my head around. So this is me or you, right? And we register Kate, or you register Kate. Kate registers Judy, Judy registers Tim, and Tim registers Eve, and then Eve registers Adam. Every one of those, no matter who buys a multi-pack, as long as you have a multi-pack, then all of those purchases you'll get free e-points and free gold. and you probably don't even know Adam because they're down a few levels of sponsorship. So if it happens in different weeks, you'll get free gold and e-points every time for the next 6 months. And that's why multi-packs are so good. And there is a new incentive, Las Vegas. If you remember last year, I went to Amsterdam because I won one of these incentives and Jan came with me. So there was an Amsterdam incentive, and then later in the year there was the Madrid incentive. Earlier in the year there was the Dubai incentive that Brent and Roger went to. So they really do pay you for these incentives. And this one is in Las Vegas. And if you've ever been there, it's a once in a lifetime and a once only city to visit. May 3rd, 2020, Freedom Celebration. Financial freedom, really like that. So it is on for the next 6 weeks until the 31st of March. These are different. These are IP, incentive points. They're different to the EP. You'll actually get both for every multi-pack sold in your team once you have your multi-pack. But this particular incentive is for you and your personal referrals. So this is down one level, the very first level. All this information is in your back office. Again, downloads, go to English and then incentive, and you'll see the Las Vegas incentive there. So you can read a lot more detail. I've just picked out a few pieces that I thought was relevant. The incentives are amazing. And free gold, you'll see there over on the right, multi-package number 2. So if you, with your frontline referrals, can earn 50 incentive points, then the pack on the right is what you win. So you get a multi-package number 2. It's worth 150 euros. What I particularly like is there are EPs in there. There's exclusive points again and a bronze status. You can earn your way to a higher level of status. This one's 100 incentive points, and over on the right, if you get 100 incentive points, this is what you'll win. A multi-package 3 worth 285 euros. That's about $500 worth. You've got 750 exclusive points. Really nice. Let's have a look at the next one. Earning free e-points is what I think is so valuable here. The 650 IP, you start to get 5,000 EP, you're starting to get up into, this is a really good way to earn your higher status. This one's VIP, the 650 incentive points. And remember, spending these e-points on the phone, on the laptop, on the CEM machine, on more of the coin and the cash gold. So that's why the e-points are so great. This one, 1,350 incentive points, is tickets to the event in Las Vegas, 2 VIP tickets and a phone. And that phone is worth over 1,200 euros. It's about $2,000. And then the multi-package 7 worth 4,500. So you'll be VIP and you'll have a whole lot of e-points as well, the exclusive points. The next level, you start to get into travel allowance. This is the one I won first off. Travel allowance, the 500 euros over on the right doesn't quite cover return tickets to Las Vegas. It was certainly, I think it was about 80%. So you tip in a little bit of money and you get to Las Vegas. See Elvis on every street corner. Wow. This one, 2,150 incentive points. You get the 2 VIP tickets, 1,000 euros travel allowance and a phone. So some great incentives there. Package worth 4,500 euros. What you have to do, this was all on page 22 of the incentive document. So have a look there. You'll see the multi-packages in particular have an IP value, which is over on the right-hand column. Work out, well, this is what I did, worked out which prize I wanted, how many points I needed, what did I need to do, and away I went. So you'll see there, every gram of gold Classic Gold has an IP point. The business packages have IP points, the phone, the WIM and the CEM. But to me, again, it's the multi-packages that are really valuable there. So that is a great incentive. If you'd like to come to Las Vegas, let's go. And why would you get involved in a new incentive? Because it helps your business grow and expand quite quickly. This is a 6-week intense workout, if you like. Expansion. It does widen your business. So because it's your frontline referrals rather than your whole team, then it will widen your business as you register more people. You will earn commission on every multi-pack, on every product that you sell along the way. So you've got nice income coming in. Any dual team payouts, that's the 50 on one side, 25 units on the other. All of those payments will still come to you on top of the pack you win, as well as the incentive points and the exclusive points. The cool free stuff, like a phone, free tickets, some travel allowance, or just a higher status, they're just really cool free stuff, and I can attest they do pay out, and it earns your way to higher status forever. And if you are not certain how to get going, then getting to a higher status means that you get paid more along the way. Say, I'm going to Vegas, city like no other, and get paid to achieve your goals. So really exciting stuff there. For the new members, I know we have some new people on the webinar tonight. Welcome. Great shout out to those newbies who have come on board. Welcome to the Karatbars family, and saving in gold is such a treat. So for new members, anyone that you're registering, register their free account. Help them with their KYCs. That's know your customer. That means their proof of address and proof of identity. Just so we all know that some not dodgy people are in the system. Buy the cash gold, set up your auto exchange, 1 gram a month, purchase the multi-pack that suits you. So there's 7 different multi-packs. Pick one for your budget and what you want to achieve out of this business. That's the best way that I'd suggest, is a multi-pack. And for anyone that you're registering, if you want to earn those other 2 income streams, more exclusive points and more gold, you buy a pack as well. Okay, so then you'll get some free gold and more exclusive points. So that's all the exciting news. That's what we've sieved out and discerned as what's most relevant for us and you, and how we can build our business quickly. As I said, I bought my silver pack. That was my budget over the weekend. And so I will be earning some free gold and some E-points along the way. Mr. Dobson, are you there?
I am here.
Welcome, Mr. Dobson.
Can you hear me all right?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. Great. Well, you are on fire tonight, Carolyn. That was a great call. Lots of good content there. I mean, to me, the multi-packs, they're just a no-brainer. That this is the way to go now. And of course, the incentive, we love the incentives. We know what happened last year when the incentives came along. All our businesses really exploded, and we had a meeting yesterday, and there was some real buzz in the room. So remember, if you are new here tonight, or even if you just sort of aren't real sure, Carolyn really broke that down beautifully. But we do record these, okay? So don't forget to jump on to goldrocks.me and you can have a look at these recordings. So I'm just going to go through what's coming up. But before I do that, yesterday there was a few people asking, you know, I'm really excited about this, but I just don't know what to say. So I thought, well, okay, let's do some basic questionnaires. And I think each week, and anyone on the call that has a really cool opening line, or just a one-liner or whatever, feel free to pop it in the chats. And every week we're going to put up something that's relevant to just, starting a conversation about gold. So this is one from Tammy a year or 6 months ago. We asked her what to say. And these are the 3 questions, really, really simple. You're chatting to someone, do you believe in saving money for the future? It's a pretty straightforward yes or no answer. So most people would say, yeah, of course. Okay, your next question is, have you started to save in gold? And again, most people will go, no. Okay, so then your third question is, if I could show you how to earn free gold, would you like to learn more? Okay, really, really simple stuff. And of course, your next step is just to send them a video, some information. And we are at goldrocks.me, the guys behind this, the brains trust behind this is, we're going to have everything there. It's going to be a one-stop shop. And this will be easy for everyone just to pick out something that relates to you, that you can, I suggest nothing more than about 8 minutes for your initial overview. There's plenty of great videos out there. So that's our little sort of hope that helps with some value in a conversation started. And that's from Tammy Morrison, the Tammy Morrison. All right, so I get the fun part. I get to announce what's coming up. You're going to see this every week. You're going to see this at all of our live events, our Gold Rocks conference. This is going to be an amazing weekend. And the reason why we're promoting it now is because we've got some incentives for people to purchase their tickets early, because typically we all leave things to the last minute. I know I do. So as you can see, it's on Saturday the 13th and 14th, and at the Caloundra Event Centre. So if we can continue on. So the first incentive, we heard this last week for the first time. So I'm going to drum roll in a second, but this is our first special guest. If we go back to Tammy, okay. All right, stick to our first special guest is Tammy Morrison, and this lady is incredible. She's a mentor of mine. She's been in the business since the beginning. She knows the business inside out. We have her for 3 days here at the conference, and we also have here a bit of time prior to that. So everyone, please get along just to say that you've met this lady. She's going to talk on both days, and the information she has, she's one of the highest money earners in Karatbars. All right, this is a company that's over 900,000 affiliates now. So for nothing else, get there for this lady. All right, our next special guest. Now, is this a video? Can you pop that on? This guy is our crypto genius and a really cool.
Yes, he's a crypto king, isn't he? But no, I'm sorry, I don't have enough.
Okay, that's fine.
The sound on my computer. Right?
Okay, we'll do this. We'll do it again next week or whatever. But
yes,
thanks to you and Derek, you guys have wooed this man out to Australia, and again, he's so excited. Again, he's going to speak both days, and we're going to be able to plug into that side of our business as well, because really cryptocurrency is exchangeable for gold. So let's try to learn a little bit more about the exchange and everything about it. So that'll be exciting as well. And on the Friday, on the 12th of June, now this is a day for lunch. Mr. McCluskey has arranged this. It's for 50 people only, and we're going to have all the special guests there. So the special guest speakers, our super affiliates, superstars from overseas, all the brains trusts of Gold Rocks are going to be there, and we're going to be there just to be there for you. We may be enjoying ourselves a little bit, letting our hair down, but that luncheon is. Have we got a photo of that? I think that's up at Mullaney, which is on the beautiful Sunshine Coast hinterland. And I think that's on the next slide or two, Carolyn, if you can bring that one up.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah, try that.
Yeah, here we go. So if anyone hasn't been to Mullaney, it's gorgeous. It's just a beautiful part of the world. We're very lucky in southeast Queensland to have the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast and these incredible little hinterland towns. And apparently it's very German. And
very German.
well, here he is. Norch. Oh no, I'm not going to try that. We had a quick one more, please, as well. As you can see in comments there. So there's 40 seats left. That they'll go quickly. So I think they're about $95 for the day. That's lunch, but that also includes the bus back to where we're staying. So if you weren't coming back to accommodation and you had someone to get you there, you'd probably save about $20 on that one. So that night we're just having a quiet Friday night view, chill out with everybody. This is nothing to do with the function as far as ticketing. So it's at Pelican Waters Tavern. Look at that. Look at the view there on the veranda, and that's just welcome to everyone. Just about everyone will be there. Most people, I'm sure, will come for the weekend. So that's just to get together, and again, all the speakers, get some photos with them and have a chat to them. This is a very rare opportunity. It's Tammy's first time to Australia, so it's taken us a bit to woo her out, but we had to grow the team to a certain amount, and we've gone way past that. So that's our Friday night. And then what happens on the weekend? Great international speakers, gold training Saturday and Sunday, and everyone's welcome. So the weekend is going to be at this venue here. Now it does hold 900. So if we have to, we'll put 900 people in there. It'll be a little bit cramped, but that's fine too. But the actual events will go for Saturday and Sunday. There's lunch included on both days. There's morning and afternoon teas, and that's the actual venue there inside. Have a look at that. Apparently it's a lot larger. I'm going up to have a look at that in a few weeks. But, and we also have the tickets to cover the Saturday night entertainment I just booked the band, and you'll love them. So that's the dinner entertainment. That's when we get to let our hair down and have some fun. And honestly, if you bring people to this event, your business will explode. We started with an event like this last year with just 12 people, and what we did in just 6 months was unbelievable. And this is going to be this on steroids, because we're going to have some incredible speakers. So that's the dinner and the dance, the Gold Rocks Conference. Now, this is on, as I mentioned before, goldrocks.me/conference. So you can purchase tickets here to the right there. This is a great site, honestly. I've only been looking into this in the last few weeks, and great information on there, great content. And I think the tickets for the whole weekend are about $350. When you consider that's the lunches and the morning and afternoon teas and the dinner, and
that's Friday. Sorry, that's Saturday night, Sunday is $350.
Okay.
And right. Then the Friday lunch would be another $95.
We will be there. So Roger and Joe are just saying in the comments that they'll be there. Now Roger's my sponsor, and he's on fire down in Adelaide there, and his beautiful partner Joe. They come and stay with us for a week. And I can't wait to catch up and have a drink and hear some of Joe's funny stories. So, okay. So there's a little bit more for the Friday. Is that right? Yeah, okay. There's your pricing there. So basically, if you're coming out for the 2 days and wanted to come for a few drinks, yes, we know, Dan, we're going to announce that in a minute, mate. You simply just pop along and pay the $350. Now, if you purchase your tickets before the 12th of March, okay, that's the 4:45 for the Friday as well. But before the 12th of March, this is our first incentive to encourage you. Entries in 40,000 KBC giveaway. That's right, 40,000. Now, Dan McCluskey's put that up. Thank you, Dan. What an awesome incentive. Now, can you imagine if the coin's around, 50 cents at that stage? That's $20,000. It's not to be sneezed at. So, you want to be there. You want to grab as many people you can to come along. And if you do it before the 12th of March, you're in the draw of 40,000 KBC. All right. And then we continue on from there. Why attend the conference? Well, it's great value. Again, as I said, there's the lunch, there's afternoon and morning tea. You learn from international speakers. This is the part that you pay so much more. I mean, Amir and I went and saw a speaker or two late last year, and it cost us a lot more than this just for the day. And we got nothing. We got no lunch. We got anything. It was incredible. So, but it's the nuggets. It's the little things that you get to talk to these people about before and after the event these little gems that they pass on is, if you want to be successful, hang around successful people. That's all I've done. I've just said, Tammy, how do I do this? I want to make a lot of money. How do I do this? She said, get some coin. Get on auto ship, grab some gold, talk to some people. This is what you say. So all those things. So win some cool stuff. There is a rumor that there could be a phone also being given out, but we won't confirm that yet. And grow your business. Anyone that comes along, it'll tenfold your business, I guarantee, by the end of the year. So that's why you should attend. Okay, that's where it is, the Caloundra Community Centre. It's the closest beach to Brisbane on the Sunshine Coast, so it's not far. If you flew into Brisbane, it's less than an hour's drive, but you can fly straight into the Sunshine Coast. So don't forget to book your accommodation, because the tickets are for the event only. So get in early with that. It's a great time of the year. We have a beautiful winters up here in southeast Queensland. So get your accommodation, get that now, get your tickets now, get in the draw, and get excited. Gold Rock's monthly get-togethers. Now, yesterday we had ours at the Centenary Tavern, the once a month. This Sunday coming at the Lone Star Tavern. Now, this is a new venue, I believe. The boys were telling me yesterday. And there it is at Mermaid Beach. So there's the information. And it's a 12 noon lunch for a 2 to 3:30 gold info session. So they're obviously doing the similar thing that we do. Get there early, have lunch, support the pub, and then come along for the venue. I might pop down to that this weekend and support the guys. And it's a great bundle of information. And we're building these live events. It's so important when you can come along and some people that are there that are successful. You can come up and ask us how we're doing it, and it's really exciting for people. And people then get to realise this is real. So that's our monthly event. That's the one for he who has gold will always have money. So that's the 23rd of February 2000. This is the lunch. What's all that about, Carolyn?
Oh, that's a repeat of that one, but that's
okay.
More information. Who to ring? Bottom left. Peter, Jeff, or Craig.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. The 23rd. Oh, that's this Sunday, isn't it? Oh my God, February's almost. Almost
so this
gone.
is their official flyer that they've put out.
Official flyer. That's better than ours. What's going on? These guys are showing us up. That's awesome. Okay, so our Gold Rocks monthly get-togethers was the real buzz in the room yesterday. I think we've started to pick up some momentum again. These multi-packs, there's one thing that about them, the e-points. You want to get as many of these exclusive points as you can. There's going to be other things we can use them for. We're not going to say until they're confirmed. But even the fact now that we know you can also purchase more KBC. So, I mean, there was so much excitement last year with the profit packs. These multi-packs allow us to do the same thing. Bring people in, they get a business status, they can get e-points, they can get, extra cash. You saw from the slides, free cash gold. People are going to want to come in and create a passive income. And it will be perpetual with all these incentives. And on top of that, with this first incentive, we should be talking to people anyway. We should be promoting the packs, because that's the best value. This is the reason why we're talking multi-packs, because we get together in the Brains Trust and we talk about what's best for the team, what's best for the new people. And this is all we try to do, promote because there's a fair bit of information. This is why we record these. So that's it won't be for another month now. It's the 12 o'clock lunch, and we're there from 1 to 3. We normally have a break in the middle, but we had so much to get through. We had lovely Camilla start and do a presentation for us yesterday, and she broke down this business so simply. And then you did a great job with the incentive, Carolyn, and I basically just showed everyone the basics, which is what Tammy teaches us, and that's make sure that you're purchasing at least 1 gram of gold per month. So that's the monthly get-togethers. We like to promote those. They're very important. Now this one here, we're throwing this in. The exciting part is the phones are hitting Australia. There's probably a few people, you might want to pop it in the chat line. Amanda's just got her email today saying that the phones are here. The exciting part is that they've landed. the part that's not so exciting is the fact that the Australian government, and by the way, you can see DHL are delivering them. And we always thought that it was coming from our normal FedEx Express. We get ours on Wednesday. Well, Rod, you might be the first because Amanda gets hers on Thursday. So let's make sure that
Roger.
when we do, yes. But so they're not coming through FedEx, they're coming through DHL. And we looked up this $320 and thought that seems, an elaborate amount of extras. But what it simply is, we broke it down. The GST on import, the government gets that. That's over $200. This is on the 125 phone. $88 of that is for the government charges, and $22 it is for the delivery charges. So yeah, $318. It's around $317 to $320 up here, Rod. So it's about the same. But I mean, we really bought these phones for the coins. So yeah, but there's nothing we can do. It's not a Karatbars thing. It's a government thing. So they're gouging their share. But anyway, that's okay because they're off our backs. So thank you very much,
Carolyn, again. Free phones in the first place, weren't they, Dobbo?
Well, exactly. When you look at it, we wanted the coins. I mean, I also want the phone because when the value of the coin starts going through the roof, and we will see that this year, and that's our job, just to create demand. And really, you want something safe to have your coins on. So they were, Carolyn, exactly. So that's wraps up the official part of the night, and thank you all the new people. If there's any questions, fire away. The Carolyn's on the line.
Either type it in, unmute yourself, and you can ask any questions.
Even if anyone else has received an email saying that their phone has arrived. Business
They
class.
seem to be consecutive. So from the earliest orders of the year, which is Roger and then Amanda, and they're going consecutively through the year. Yes.
I think Amanda might have two coming. She purchased another one in another promotion with extra coins. Yes. And she got we're not 100% sure, and we think that they both come at the same time. So anyway.
And it's a great conversation starter. That's right, Roger.
Yeah.
Okay, so there doesn't seem to be any questions. So with that, thank you so much to everyone for joining us tonight. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and we'll see you next week and very soon in Caloundra.
Carolyn, can I jump in just quickly?
Go.
I promised Roger I'd promote his Adelaide Zoom call on Wednesday night, and I completely forgot about it. So he's written that in. So just before we go, Roger H, my sponsor in Adelaide, is doing a 7 p.m. South Australian time call. He's gonna send out the link tomorrow, I believe, Rog. So this
That'll
Wednesday.
6:30 Queensland.
Is it? Okay. All right. So sorry, I just had to jump in and promote that.
That's great. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for your support and encouragement. Love having you on board. Gold rocks.
Thank you.
Good night.